Hi, good morning. Today I'm going to be sitting down with Christine Weber. Christine Weber is the product marketing manager for the Link OS suite of solutions and the Link OS offering from Zebra Technologies. She's actually also the product marketing manager for our Mobility DNA product offering. I spoke with many of our resellers over the past 9 months since the acquisition of Motorola by Zebra, and one of the common themes is, I know Link OS is on the printer, but what does it do? What does it give me? Why do I care? My users are using ZPL. I just want to make sure that the replacement printer I sell them utilizes, has ZPL. So anyways, I sat down with Christine Weber to help maybe clear some of that up and also provide some questions you can ask as a partner when you're talking with some of the end users out there. I put together videos like this on a fairly regular basis. My goal is to provide information in kind of a bite-sized chunk manner that you guys as partners can use, when talking with your end users. Hopefully you find it valuable. If you do, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And now on to my conversation with Christine.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, good morning, Christine. So anyways, we're talking off camera about some of the flexibility that Link OS provides. So if you're a partner and you're talking to an end user about, printing applications or printing projects, what are some of the flexibility points that Link OS provides?
Well, there's a few of them. One is around the expanded memory that these printers have. So today, there are customers that send down very large files with images or fonts in them, and that slows down print speed. With the expanded memory in the Link OS printers, you can actually store those files and fonts to be, referred to after that file is sent down. So that increases the throughput that you can have there. You can also leverage the memory to create multiple printer profiles. So let's say the printer is doing receiving actions in the morning, and in the afternoon it's doing shipping actions. You can actually store those profiles and on the control panel change those profiles and make that printer do a lot more and have a lot more flexibility for your organization.
Without having to reconfigure the printer midstream or change processes.
Right, the profile's right there in the panel, and you can just go and change that profile. So very easy. The other one is around the fact that we have Cloud Connect, and that you can connect scanners, and the printer can act as a data gateway and send information up to cloud-based applications and receive information back from those cloud-based applications. Very flexible in, maybe you're not using the cloud today, but maybe there's opportunities for you to do that in the future. And the only way to really do that flexibility is not there with other printer manufacturers, right? You either have to buy a new box or a new device in order to do that.
Well, right, and you were saying, we were talking before, and I think everyone knows the long lifespan. You get a printer out there on your shop floor, it's there for maybe a decade.
Right. Right.
Can you really see the future a decade ahead to know? At least now you're kind of protected as far as the migration path is concerned with, potentially cloud printing or potentially other kinds of technology upgrades that now the printer can take because of Link OS.
Exactly. And then also from a flexibility standpoint, if you're looking at your wireless protocols, a lot of older printers, right? Are your customers managing a separate wireless protocol because the printers are too old? How much is that costing them, and how much time and energy are they putting into that? By moving to a Link OS printer, right, which manages all of the current wireless protocols today, they can get rid of the management of that other protocol that they're using just to keep that one printer alive and keep it for use in their operations.
And that really almost reiterates the point I just made about, who knows what wireless is going to look like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years from now.
Right, exactly. And that is kind of our continuing approach with Link OS, is to add more features and more functionality over time, as well as, adapting to technology changes. Okay. So to your point, right, as time goes on, how can we take this operating system, right, not this firmware. I mean, in essence, it is firmware, but it acts like an operating system, making it that much more flexible to change in the future. We have certain applications that are chargeable applications, right, like Profile Manager, for example. We also have a PDF printing virtual device, which is a chargeable item that's going to be launched here in the next month. So there are things and opportunities for you to gather revenue, especially from a services perspective. A lot of what Link OS does is enable you to design better solutions for your customer and enables you to capture some additional services revenue.
So the Link OS doesn't subscription based, but there are other value added capabilities and value added services that we're going to be releasing that the partners can then potentially charge for, or have billable services to wrap around.
And they can do that today, right, with leveraging the SDK. If they have developers, right, and the customer wants a very unique solution built in, they can leverage the SDK and charge for services in order to, from a NFC experience perspective, what should the NFC experience be? How do they want it to be, right? So that's one way in which we can do that, is you can customize that, and you can use our SDK to change the coding in the tag and change the experience in the tag, right? From a virtual device perspective, if there's some tweaking that needs to be done there, how does the customer want to leverage Cloud Connect? Is there opportunities for you to use the SDK to change that experience for the customer and make it work very custom in their application?